Good morning, future millionaires. My name is Mr. Crypto. Welcome to Crypto News Network. Hope you're having a great day out there. Here at CNN, we'll be bringing you all the latest in cryptocurrency news, unedited, unbiased, and unfiltered. So people, if you like what you see, please smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for all latest news. So without further delay, people, let's get going. Okay, right, so today, we've got a little bit of interesting news today on CNN, one for the Brits out there, so stay tuned for that. We'll also be going through some Bitcoin news, and we'll have a quick look at some BitTorrent, BTT. So looking at the market today, the market cap today is 2 trillion, looking all healthy, only down 1.0%. 24-hour trading volume of 338 million, and Bitcoin dominance is still dropping at 49.8%, which is very good for the altcoins. If you know, ETH dominance is at 12.2%, so that is quite good as well. So everything's looking quite good compared to the drop that happened a few days ago. So again, as I said, when there's blood in the streets, like, just be happy for that, for the buying opportunity. See it as a sale. Everything's on sale. If you didn't have an opportunity to buy in at the higher prices, now's your time to buy at the low prices. Right, so having a quick look through, quick scale down the right just to see green or reds. Still quite a few greens going on at the moment. Let's have a look at the numbers. So we've got Bitcoin 24 hours 0.1 gain, Ethereum 1.4 gain last 24 hours. Binance Coin still sitting at 3.3, XRP minus 1.4, Dogecoin still on the crazy run 2.3. Be careful for this one, people. It is a speculative coin. I will be going over this in another episode. This is one that could either go up or down, but most of the gains have been accumulated already. You've got obviously Cardano still sitting at $1.23, 0.7 down. Polkadot sitting minus 2.7 down. Litecoin just about holding at 10 spot, minus 1.1. Litecoin could be falling out of the top 10 spot very soon. That'll be the first time in, I think, about 5 years. So VeChain is hot on its tail. Can't wait for VeChain to be hitting the top 10 spot. That is a very underrated project. The world's first 5-star blockchain. On a great run at the moment, and everything's looking fairly the same with the rest. Okay, jumping into the news. As I said, one for the Brits out here. The UK Treasury and Bank of England announced plans to explore Cbdc, central bank digital currency. So as I've already said to you in previous episodes, people, the banks now are trying to change suit in the regards to cryptocurrency. The thing that was once shunned upon and seen by the bank's industry as criminals' currency, they've now changed suit, and now they see the exponential growth, and they do actually slowly come to terms with the fact that fiat money is dead. You only need to look at the banks and all the latest companies getting involved to realize that if you're going to be basically profitable in the future, you need to follow suit with what these big organizations are doing. So it is no secret that cryptocurrency is more popular than ever before worldwide. Besides the many strides that the industry has made in the private sector, world governments also seem to be embracing the idea of digital currencies. Perhaps the biggest trailblazer in this regard is China, that has debuted its digital yuan token, and following this announcement, other countries like Canada, the British Virgin Islands, and the Bahamas have also announced their own tokens. So mass adoption is coming. These 3 countries, Canada, British Virgin Islands, and the Bahamas, have also announced their own tokens. So this is a big statement here. These are actual countries. Canada is a big country. The British Virgin Islands are a big amount of islands, and the Bahamas, these are all test subjects for the rest of the world. Now, another world power seems to have joined the bandwagon. it was announced on April the 19th, 2021, that the UK Treasury and the Bank of England have created a task force to explore the possible development of a central bank digital currency for the UK. This news was made public via a formal press release on the Bank of England's website and stated that this exploration will be a joint venture between the Treasury itself and the Bank of England to determine the feasibility of a CBDC and explore the potential benefits of it. So again, this is big banks, big companies, the Bank of England. We're not talking about the bank of a small country that nobody knows about. We're talking about the Bank of England here. So this is big news, people. Again, as I keep stressing to you, you need to get on the train now or you're going to miss the train. Moving on. Right, so PayPal's Venmo provides crypto buying and selling to their 70 million users. So now we're talking about PayPal adopting cryptocurrency. It's slowly being adopted, people. The service comes several months after PayPal allowed its users to pay with cryptocurrencies, with Venmo now supporting BTC, ETH, and LTC, that's Bitcoin, ETH, and Litecoin, and BCH with their apps. As the customer demand for cryptocurrency grows, increasing numbers of the mainstream financial companies are adopting Bitcoin and other popular cryptocurrencies. More than 30% of Venmo currencies have already started purchasing crypto or equities, 20% of which started during the pandemic, according to the 2020 Venmo Customer Behavior Study. So, again, PayPal are adopting it, Visa are adopting it, JP Morgan have adopted it. Who did I say yesterday? Rothschilds, one of the biggest investment firms in the world. Like, what more do you need, people? What more do you need? As one of the biggest mainstream financial companies to advocate for crypto, PayPal was granted a special bit license by the New York State Department of Financial Services that has enabled them to offer crypto services on PayPal and Venmo. So again, keep your eyes peeled. If you're on PayPal, or I think if you're on Venmo, then it's a good entry point. These are the things that are getting the everyday Joe involved. People that don't know nothing about it will now see it on PayPal and think, oh, what's crypto? And that's how it starts. Anyway, moving on. Facebook aims to launch stablecoin pilots this year. So now Facebook are trying to jump on the bandwagon. Facebook aims to launch the pilot of its stablecoin Diem in 2021. Originally marketed as Libra in 2019, the project was beset by regulatory concerns. Diem will benefit from Facebook's network effect and in an increasingly tokenized financial world. According to a report, this pilot by Facebook will be small in scale. It will primarily focus on transactions between individual customers. There could also be an additional option for users to purchase goods and services. This is a much more modest expectation for Facebook's digital currency than proposed in 2019. Threat to the dollar's dominance. Another prominent concern was that the project could lead to the threatening of the dominance of the US dollar. For instance, just 2 months after Facebook unveiled its Libra project, it had already had this influence. At the time, former Bank of England Governor Mark Carney proposed a new digital currency that would have been based on the global basket of goods. This could have potentially diminished the dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. The maintenance of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency remains a top concern for the US policymakers. According to a Bloomberg report, the Biden administration is scrutinizing the development of China's digital yuan. They fear it could be used to evade sanctions and affect the dollar's dominance. Additionally, the US Federal Reserve Chairman highlighted the importance of the role of the dollar in the Fed's taking its time to issue the digital dollar. So again, they're realizing that the dollar is on its way down and they need to establish a dominance in the market before it's too late. The companies are all adopting this now and they're starting to all follow each other, and it's like a domino effect. So soon, within the next 5 years, people, it will be mainstream. I guarantee you. Keep your eyes peeled. Moving on. So we're going to jump into some TA right now. If you saw yesterday's video, you would have seen that we were looking at the BTC chart. We were trading inside of this triangle here and really trying hard to break out. And as you can see, that the dump that happened on Sunday morning bounced off this support level here. It was resistance and it became support. And it's holding very well here, so we can clearly see that this is a strong line of support. Now, if you can see this triangle here, we've bounced out of it, but then we've traded back inside it. Now what we'd like to do is for us to continue on the upside, maybe hit this line of resistance here to respect the line here on the RSI, which corresponds with this line here, and then try and break up into the upper triangle here. So we've got this bigger one, this smaller one here, and then we've got this bigger triangle here. We would like, best case scenario, for it to trade up into this triangle and then break out to the upside. It keeps finding itself trapped between the 20 and the 50 here. But as you can see, they are trading both close together. If we take a look on a more wider time scale, the 4 hour, you can clearly see that there's a bearish cross and they're both going down. So we would ideally need this to increase in some buying pressure. As we see on the MACD, the bears are in control, the reds are slanting down. We need some more buying pressure to try and flip on the other side of these. This is what we ideally need to be. We need to be back above the 20. So we've got some work to do, people. So don't lose hope, but remember, where Bitcoin goes, the other coins follow. So this is a good time to accumulate. Let's jump on over to BitTorrent. So again, it's very similar. You've got this, but with BitTorrent, we're respecting the triangle in a much better fashion. As you can see, we've got this descending triangle going on here, and then we've got the Bollinger Bands expanding and keeping into a line of consolidation. For a brief moment, the buying pressure popped us out of the triangle, but then it quickly sucked us back down again. So we could maybe adjust this to perhaps there and there. And you can see that we are still trying to figure our way out of this triangle here. If it pops up to the upside, that's all good, but the buying pressure does look very, very low at the moment if you look on the MACD. So we do need some more buyers to step in to push the price up. But again, this is another good chance to accumulate, because as you can see, BTT does run in this similar pattern where it has these pumps and then it consolidates for a long period of time and then has the pumps. But as you saw, it sped up too fast and it got away from the 20 close. You want to ideally keep this closer. The further it goes away from the 20 close, then you start to lose it and you fall over. So now we've gone back into consolidation. But again, good time to accumulate. Bring it down onto the 1 hour. As you can see there, the 20 and the 50 are very tight together. So ideally, we'd want this 20 to flip above and this to go below. And then we'll be in a more bullish scenario. But it is respecting this triangle. So this will be a good guide. You've also got your support levels. Down here, that was the actual Bitcoin dump. So that affected everything. So apart from that, we are looking good around these support levels here. So again, people, if you found all of this informative, please leave a like, subscribe. We're looking to build a more knowledgeable community here at CNN. All are welcome. Don't forget to tell a friend, and remember, like, health is wealth, so look after yourself and let's all get rich together. See you later.